Well, I told you before we started recording, you know, like a year ago at this time, I was going through my divorce. I had just broken up. My wife and I had just broken up. And you're one of the few friends that called me, like every week. How you doing? You're not thinking about drinking, are you? You know, and I tell you, it was just a couple of friends that reached out to me into that period when I was in the toilet emotionally. And,
nobody knows.
You know, I've never had to doubt your friendship since the day we met.
Nobody knows about a divorce until you've gone through a divorce. Nobody knows about losing a cat until you've gone through losing a cat. Nobody knows what it goes through to losing a parent until you lose a parent. So you become empathetic. So as soon as somebody says to you, even if you fucking hate that person, Tom Rhodes, somebody comes to you and says that person lost their mother.
Changes everything.
You will call that person and go, hey, whatever problem we had between us, it's over for right now. I'm calling you to tell you I'm really sorry about your mother.
That's funny. I did that with Louis C.K. a few months ago. And I hadn't talked to the guy in years. And I heard his mom died. And I sent him a message and we traded some texts, you know?
It's amazing that people, once you get written off in this town, you get written off. And I don't like that because my friends never wrote me off. Even when I was doing fucking time, they never wrote me off. But that's something that's taught. That's something that's taught to people from you. That comes from above. You know what I'm saying? Here, like I said, you work with a comedy guy takes you. You know, you look at Ronda Rousey's rise. I heard there was a guy that went to Ronda Rousey. I don't know how true it is or not. And took pictures of her and helped her and promoted her. And
like her first manager, right?
Like her first manager did all this shit. And one day she fired him with a text message. Well, no wonder her career is over. Yeah, she might be wrestling and she might be rich, but she's got that stink that somebody genuinely tried to help her, and she spit in his face. That stink stays with you for a long time. That spit comes back to haunt you later on. So somebody went out of their way to get you started. 3 Yards came along and you dumped that guy, signed with 3 Yards, and that's it. People do that in this town all the time. Then they don't realize, you know, it's so weird how I got into comedy to fucking do comedy, but I ended up becoming a man by comedy because comedy was like my religious belief. It helped me become a man.
That's how I feel. Comedy's my religion and my political party.
It's my religion.
Yeah.
It's my religion, and it's who, you know, and I tell people all the time, it's not like me and Rogan talk every day about stupid shit. We don't. We really don't. 22 years. But when him and I get together, we just talk about the dynamic, which is comedy. What he's been doing, what's not working, you know, how he's been doing it differently. There's a whole science to it. And even if our friendship is connected by that alone right there, you know, like that bond we have, you and I have since day one. But I was talking about Babbitt. I remember one day Babbitt calling me back and going, hey, don't you want to work a week in my club? And I go, yeah, but we'll get to that when it's time. Because I treated bookers like girls. I treated bookers like you would treat a woman that wants you. You don't chase a woman that wants you. You give them a little bit, then you pull back and see where the pieces fall. And they'll come to you like fucking a pigeon comes to a fucking little worm. Because, you know, it's like when you walk into a room and there's a hot chick there and you don't react to her, but 20 guys reacted to her. That chick isn't concerned about the 20 guys that reacted to her. She's concerned about why Tom Rhodes didn't look my way. Not that Tom Rhodes means anything, but that guy didn't look my way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Like that guy didn't go, wow, look at your tits. He just walked right past you and said, go fuck yourself. You got titties just like everybody else, you dumb fuck. So it's so weird how that works with comedy bookings, like, and just friendships and how you have to work bookers' relationships sometimes. Just call them up. Hey, what's going on? Nothing.